Can a Diablo player survive in PoE2? I think I can, but we'll see. So, I haven't played this game in forever. I played it on console. Mainly, I play Diablo. Diablo is my main, and I truly try to enjoy RPGs. But I want to try this one out and see how it's changed. So here I am choosing my class. This time I wanted to try a Barbarian. I do like how they added the solo self-founds for this mode. Diablo doesn't have that, but they do allow party modes as well. Just going through the first starting area yet again. I have played this, like I said, on console a few times, but I didn't get very far. I barely got through Act 1, so this should be fun. These are the skills, how you use the gems. Quite different from Diablo. The skill tree is a little intense. But we'll get there in a minute. Here's me coming up on the first boss. This is... needless to say, it's quite a bit different than coming up on a Diablo boss. Because usually a Diablo boss, you'll just roll in and steamroll it. But they start you out, and they're like, hey, let's see and show you some of the tutorial tips like that. It was telling me how to dodge. So I do like that. Diablo doesn't have that feature. You can roll on console, but there's no legitimate dodge. You have to use skills to dodge. So I do like that feature on here. The other thing I like about this fight is that he does spawn ads as well, so it really kind of tests your capability of survival. Like right off the bat with nothing. Oh, I took a good couple smacks there. Using the shield, trying to do my best. And we down him. This is the skill tree. This is why I initially didn't like PoE. Whether it was 1 or 2. It's a very intimidating sight. If you were to look at Diablo 4, there's maybe 20 skills that you can use. These are generally just passives and the skills are separated, but when you're looking at this and all you say is, excuse me? What do I do? So it's a huge learning curve that I'm actually interested to try by myself without a build guide the first time. And then I'll go through with the build guide the second time. Here's how the skills look. You get a little gem, you right click it, it pops up, and you learn it. So now you go through and you figure out which ones you want to upgrade, which ones you want to learn. They have one for each weapon. They have tiers for each weapon, sorry, and then they also just have the full set, because there are some characters that can use more than one weapon type. There are some characters that can use more than one spell type. So at least so far that I've gathered. Then again, I've played for 2 hours, so this session was rather short, but we'll keep going and see what happens. I'm trying a couple new interesting ones here. Sticking with the sword and shield, and oh look, I mispositioned myself, and I'm just trying to block my way to a death. That is my first death so far. Not my last. Oh, this is a cool little setup here. So this is the seasonal aspiration. It's rune something or other. I didn't really catch the name. I was trying to skip it just to keep playing a little more because I had limited time today. But it is a cool, neat little feature. It's like you just pop up a totem. They give you some rewards. They at least try to let you choose the rewards. So that's pretty cool. And the further you get into it, the more rewards you can get out of it, the better rewards. So I was actually, I'll definitely be able to enjoy that. But since I've never completed the campaign, I can't skip it. That is one of the features of a seasonal character. You have to complete the campaign on your first character every single time. Once you go through, then you can start endgame, which I wouldn't even know what that's like. So we're going to keep going. This is another mini boss within that first area. She's a little frosty boss. By this time I was rather comfortable with my shield. I was starting to use my other skills and I was getting the hang of it. So we're just walking around, getting used to killing some ads at the same time. Oh, look at that. I got so low. I freaked out a little. And we're going to keep hitting her, keep hitting her. And I get a good stun off with my shield right there. And then she whacks me pretty good. And I down her. I was finally starting to learn the dodge skill usage and what that can actually do for me. So this is all the skills here. There are a lot of skills. At least it has the ones highlighted that are capable of me being used, or rather me using. But there are just so many. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I panned through. Try that one. Let's see what Avalanche does for me. Put it on my hotbar. Or I tried to. Fail? There we go. Let's try that. And I did have to mess with my key bindings a little bit. I wasn't really comfortable with using the QWERT setup that they had. So here I am in the next little area, trying to fight the poison worm boss thing. It's got a name. You can see it. I wasn't really paying attention at the time. And this was honestly a little more difficult than I thought it would be. Only because I was noticing I wasn't doing really a lot of damage on it. And I am at level, because the way that they have this set up is areas have levels on them. And so I was just trying to figure out the mechanics while trying to not die. And I ate that poison smash pretty hard right there. And I didn't realize that the poison stays for a good chunk of time after he smashes. So here I am, still going, and I thought that was something I could destroy to hurt him, but turns out that's not the case. So I keep going, I keep smacking him, keep trying my best. And we're going at it. He hits me a little bit. I was able to get some of my shield back. I'm trying to block here and get a good stun on him. And I'm still going, still going. I'm thinking I've got this, and then I roll right into the poison. And that poison hurts a lot. I wasn't paying attention, got stuck on ads. Oh, and then I roll into the poison again. So that was death number 1. And got stuck again. Death number 2. So at this point I decided, you know what, let's drop this, the board and sword type scenario, and let's move on to a 2-hand. So I go back to town. I buy one from the merchant. He had a blue at the time that actually had some good strength on it, so I figured, why not? We'll try this. So I put the board and sword away. I came back with a 2-hander with a vengeance, and I'm like, okay, I know the mechanics now. I know what I can and can't do. I'm just gonna hit him as much as I can, as hard as I can, because this 2-hander can do some good damage. And lo and behold, here I am actually doing fairly well. Got a good stun right there. Take advantage of it. And I missed that shot. That would have been nice. Keep going, keep going. Oh. See, I'm running away from the slams. I'm understanding. He's got a lot of poison, and poison hurts. Because for some reason, I have 0 resistance for that right now. Go figure. Oof. Rolled the wrong way that time. Also, didn't know he could do the ranged one twice in a row. But then I downed that bad boy. And my experience so far has been pretty well. I hit the M button on accident, which pulls up the microtransactions. So this is kind of what I was checking out, taking a look at. And I did actually happen to have some already from, I assume, when I bought the game originally. Here's what that looks like. I go ahead and put them on. It looks pretty snazzy. Got some wings, got some little molten armor. a little hood, and a little pipe to hang out with. And that is unfortunately my run so far. So I greatly appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next session.